Absolutely. And, that is what I want to focus on, Sanju Verma, this evening, that why is there no hunt for accountability in Bengaluru's tragic stampede that claimed the lives of 11 people? Those families today are devastated. I mean, look at the visuals that we are getting every single day. Money can't bring those people back. But what we are seeing, unfortunately, happening is just politics on this matter.
Heena, I completely agree with you when you use the term kill. I say it was criminal negligence of the Karnataka government which killed those 11 people and 75 who were left injured. It was not only criminal negligence, it was incompetence at its worst. And I want to read out in 10 seconds the statement of Divyanshi, that young 14-year-old girl who suffocated to death. Her mother says this, I'm quoting her mother ad verbatim, because I think nobody feels the pain more than the mother who's lost a young child. She says, I blame the traffic police. I blame the Siddaramaiah government. Did the government not know how to handle a crowd? There was enough police deployment, yet no one was managing anything because all the policemen were parked at gate number 13 to look at VIPs. It was insane that the Siddaramaiah government went ahead with celebrations inside the stadium while people were suffocating to death outside. I have quoted Divyanshi's mother ad verbatim. She is completely right when she says that the buck stops at the doorstep of the CEO of Karnataka, who in this case is the Chief Minister, Siddaramaiah. Should we blame RCB? Perhaps to a limited extent. Should we blame DNA? Perhaps to a limited extent. But let's not get our sense of proportion right. The State Police Department, M.S. Salim, the DGP, and the now suspended Police Commissioner B. Dayananda are on record saying we told Siddaramaiah and D.K. Shivkumar host the event on the 8th of June, which was Sunday, yesterday. But they went ahead and hosted the event on Wednesday, that is 4th of June, which means that every good and sane advice was completely disregarded, was given the shaft. And most importantly, Siddaramaiah refuses to actually acknowledge that yes, his criminal negligence resulted in the loss of young lives. Most of them were less than 35 or 40 years old. That's no age to die. But my little point is only this, a point which nobody is making. They say now that at the Boring Hospital in Karnataka, the first death was announced due to the stampede at 3:10 in the afternoon. And it was at 4:16, 1 hour after one person had already been declared, that the celebration started from the Vidhan Sabha leading into the stadium, which means 1 ghante tak. Kya Siddaramaiah, D.K. Shivkumar, G. Parmeshwar, none of the top brass were aware that a life has been lost? And after 1 hour, first celebrations in Vidhan Sabha and then having that shameful celebration inside Chinnaswamy Stadium, I cannot imagine that the top brass of the state was unaware that there were 3 lakh people outside who were fighting for their lives, some who were fighting to get a breath of fresh air. Because Siddaramaiah said, I was not aware. If you're not aware,
and he even said that he was not even invited for the Chinnaswamy Stadium event. So I want to go across to Ashwini Kumar Mishra as well. Ashwini Kumar Mishra, there have been several discrepancies in the statements made by the Deputy Chief Minister as well as the Chief Minister about the police presence during this event, and later how they changed, and later how the cops were made the scapegoats. Does it not raise questions that perhaps there was somebody in the in the Karnataka government that was in a tearing hurry to ensure this event happens on the same day? Otherwise, you tell me, when the cops are saying that we do not have the wherewithal to deal with this kind of an event on that day, on 4th of June, who said that it needs to happen? And why was the Deputy Chief Minister present in that event, the event that had no permission of the cops?
Heena ji, one can have an opinion biased against Congress and its government in Karnataka, but let's have some trust on the judiciary. All these questions will come out. There's a case with the court about RCBs and DNAs being incompetent and spreading misinformation. I think we should wait for that outcome to be public. Moreover, I really, if I look at, if you ask my personal opinion, because I've already been in Bangalore for 6 years, I have seen that Bangalore very closely. I understand the vibe of Bangalore. That crowd there was pretty much gone into out of control, gone into madness. I think police personnel were trying to do a good job, but at the same time, the police officials probably has not planned it properly, and police is an autonomous body. They can very well reject an event. They can very well put 144 if they feel that there's something they cannot control. So police officials probably responded in bit haphazard manner, and that is the reason, that is the first line of defense when the police personnel are suspended.
DNA is at fault, it is
CID
spreading misinformation, it is the cops who are at fault because they did not put their foot down, but you do not want to acknowledge the fact that there was somebody within the government that wanted the event to happen on that day itself.
There were multiple.
We have got information that even the Home Minister of Karnataka agreed with the assessment of the cops that this event can't be held. Then who allowed this event to take place, and why was then the Deputy Chief Minister there is my simple question. You started by saying that there is a bias towards Congress government. I think that is an insult to the victims today, Mr. Ashwini.
No, Heena ji, Siddaramaiah ji clearly clarified that the event, police raised the question was Vidhan Sabha event, not the Chinnaswamy Stadium event. And there is a difference of 1.5 kilometers between Vidhan Sabha and Chinnaswamy Stadium. So the event which was happening at the Chinnaswamy Stadium was under police control, organized by a private body, and that is the reason we have held them accountable, and we will do the investigation. There is a CID inquiry is happening. We will do the investigation, and whoever responsible for this event, basically this incident will be punished. Just wait for the inquiry to complete, and let's have some trust in the judiciary process. Moreover, there will be some question
Vivek
asked.
Srivastava, we all believe the Deputy Chief Minister and the Chief Minister, the day the Stampede incident took place, we believed the government of Karnataka, whatever they were saying. Next day, their own statements changed. So who do we trust as citizens of this country? The people of Karnataka today are demanding answers. And Vivek Srivastava, I want to specifically ask you a question. You know, in the petition that has been filed, the event management company has said, they have named the chief secretary. They say the chief secretary coordinated and planned